Yeah, I've got a strong influence from graphic design and typography. I think it's really influenced me over the last few years. I mean, my background is in graphic design, advertising, and even from a young age, as well as being interested in art, I've been interested in, you know, simply doing posters, and I think a lot of that is actually being able to communicate quite fast, but you also learn about composition as well, and it is an art form, and you know, I think it's helped me communicate with the genes a lot faster. You know, I use the ad to get across the feeling of a place. For example, when I'm doing London, I don't particularly like doing like the tourist places, but the Tube, I think, is a strong representation of London without being too, you know. And by, say, doing, you know, a musical, Wicked or Mary Poppins or something, the musical is a strong symbol of London. You've got the West End, so it kind of adds to the piece. The working process with the denim has changed slightly, or dramatically in some ways. The way I see denim, I'm finding different areas of denim, which is probably good, because even though I've got 1,000+ pairs of jeans, I've gone through a lot of, say, what I call the block colours, like, whereas now I'm really interested in like the different shading, like cat's whiskers, ripping apart the hem, and you discover where it's faded, you naturally get lines. So it's really helped on certain pieces to find, you know, I can use jeans to make a very reflective material, like on metallic objects in a diner, a subway, or on, for example, the bar tops. You know, it's very reflective. Managed to get the copper of the bar pumps and have that reflective. I think you can get that from jeans. It's pretty crazy. So you found me as I'm about to complete a piece. I'm putting the finishing touches to it, which includes this shelf here, which is going to be like putting some bottles on it. Just going to quickly show you a little bit. Like, it is very labour intensive, so you don't want to see all of it. But obviously the bottles have quite nice shiny reflective labels on, so I find different things. So here I found like this section here, so if I was to cut that out, get each side, you've got the light in the middle and dark on the side, so you get the curve. So just cut that out like this. Take a little bit more off. Get rid of all the glue. Stick it down there. Then you've got the start of, you know, how it all builds up. Like another one, you know, you could break into this. As I said, I'm really liking using the hems at the moment. Open it up, and to me that is awesome. I'd like to think that a big difference this show people see is certainly a difference, push for quality and boundaries on how to use the jeans, but certainly that has come about by increasing the scale of the work. So I've got a large space and a really nice, beautiful gallery. You know, I've pushed the scale, like it's going to look really impactful on the walls. You know, I've increased the depth, and you know, it's something which is really hard to translate in like online video, you know, print. My work, you know, some people think it's all very flat or photoshopped. I mean, I've had friends that have seen this work for the last 7-8 years, and they've come into a gallery suddenly and said, I had no idea it was like this. I thought it was, you did it in Photoshop and it's flat and printed. So as much as we try and kind of translate that in a 2D form about the depth and the textures of the pieces. I think it is best viewed in person, as any artwork is, but especially this. It's been 18 months of hard work and slog, and it's been tough. There's no denying it. They're time-consuming, labour-intensive pieces. I had probably less than 10% of the ideas what I hope to get through and this kind of thing for the show. But I've pushed for quality and I've focused on each piece to make it the best it can be and develop the techniques in this time, and I've still got a few weeks of really putting final touches together, but now I'm getting there and can see it's coming. I'm really excited for that opening night and people seeing it.